She's beautiful. She's light-skinned, long hair, like a brown color. She's beautiful, man.
We're going to get you some clarity. We're going to look into this for you. But one thing, you can't send her any money.
Why not? I mean, I've been doing it. So it wouldn't affect, I'm just saying it wouldn't affect me like that. I can't send you actual pictures that I take right now. I can't FaceTime you. Things I can't do in the military because of our security level.
What's up, Seekers? Welcome back to another episode of Scamfish presented by socialcatfish.com.
In December, we're supposed to meet. There's no other setback. Can't be. The military doesn't do that. They don't hold you somewhere for 3 years and don't let you go home.
In today's episode, we help a man named Mike who finds himself deeply enchanted by a woman he met digitally who goes by the name of Mary. Their connection unfolds after Mike receives an unexpected text from Mary, who confesses to mistaking his number for someone else's. Little did he know that this seemingly insignificant encounter would pave the way to an online relationship. A turning point arises as Mike anticipates a substantial sum of money coming his way and contemplates sharing his newfound wealth with his beloved Mary. However, before taking this step, he seeks our assistance to confirm she is who she claims to be. Real quick, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your comment and like could help stop someone from being scammed. Let's get into it.
I grew up in a very religious family, so it was real strict. Grew up with my grandparents. I never wanted to be looked upon as somebody like a loser. I always kind of wanted to be a little bit better than that. Nobody to feel sorry for me or anything like that. So it was a standard that I tried to hold, that I held for myself. I'm the kind of guy that I work, man. I work every day. I put in 10 to 12 hours a day. I try to enjoy what I do. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm out by 5. I work from 5 because I like driving during the day versus night. I work from 5 to 5, sometimes 5 to 6, 12 hours, 7 days a week. The last relationship I was in it for quite some time, over 10 years. And this one person was actually sort of mean to me, a narcissist, sort of a sociopath, controlled me, abused me physically as well as verbally. But I kind of felt that the relationship was over because I was being put out of my own home. But I needed somebody that I needed to reach out to. I really did, because I felt like I wanted to scream. And a lot of that I had to keep within me. It could be anything. TV, it could be another woman around us. The woman could look a certain way. She would start in on me. I know you were looking at her. I know this. I know that. I know, I always had to defend myself. Even before a situation would come up, she would create a situation. So I always had to be on defense with myself, which I did not like. It made me feel very uncomfortable because I felt like I was always better than that. And I didn't need to be in a situation like that. I was at the tail end of that relationship, and this person came in out of nowhere through my texting. I liked the photo. So I replied and I asked, I said, well, who is this? And she thought I was somebody else, and I wasn't. And that's how we started the conversation. She told me her name was Mary. She was very comforting, very, very supportive. She's younger. She was 32. She's beautiful. She's light-skinned, long hair, like a brown color. She's beautiful, man. She's a beautiful woman. Puerto Rican, beautiful hair, beautiful skin, beautiful pictures.
In the midst of Mike's relationship, he received a random text from a person that would help him through his rough relationship and change his life.
I was honest with her. I told her I was in an unhappy relationship. We sleep in separate rooms. We have no interlinkings. We have nothing. We were just in something and I needed to get out. And so she was comforting with that. She was like, listen, just when she comes at you or argues at you, don't say anything. I was still in that home when we started talking. We were sleeping in separate rooms. And I was talking to this person every day, comforting to me because I was lonely. I was unhappy. And she was just the perfect person to talk to at that time. The advice that you would give me is to be quiet. Don't be in a fighting mood with her because you're going to be leaving out of there. So while you're there, just go in your room, be quiet, and try to be to yourself. Very supportive. Her astrology sign and my astrology sign are probably the one most compatible things out there because we're both emotional people. I'm sensitive, she's sensitive. That really brought us together because we understood each other. I just went right into it. She was just, everything was just perfect. We opened up the day and we closed the day. Throughout the day, we would talk just what's happening, how wonderful we felt talking to each other, and how glad we were to meet each other. I really feel strongly about you. I mean, I'm becoming more and more into you. I mean, it was those type of conversations.
The more Mike would text Mary, the further he grew apart from his current girlfriend of 10 years. He felt he needed to make a decision.
Because my business was my business. We weren't married. We were just in a relationship. She never found out that I was online talking to someone. I kept giving her chances because that was just the type of person I am. Although I wasn't happy, I kept giving her chances. And then it became a situation to whereas I couldn't do it anymore. I mean, even when I was with for a long time, I took care of her. I did everything for her. And so since I found this beautiful soul, I want to take care of her. And I want to love her and be the things that she wants me to be and love her completely, be everything to her. It just gradually just got to the point to where she's my heart. We call each other everything from honey to baby boo, everything. Honey, baby, sweetie, my love, everything, man. I would listen to her, and we never really argued or anything, ever. The first time she told me she loved me was about a month into us talking. But it wasn't like a love, it was, a love where it had developed into a nice feeling. So she didn't just come out and just say, I love you. It was just something that after talking like we talked, it was something that she said she felt. And for me, it was just what I needed because I was yearning that.
Up until this point, Mike would do anything for Mary, but the situation got complicated when she claimed she was being deployed.
She's in the military. She told me she was in Afghanistan. They sit them out on their work. And the military is a stickler behind certain things, which I found out that they really truly are. Do's and don'ts of the military. I can't send you actual pictures that I take right now. I can't FaceTime you. Things I can't do in the military because of our security level. A few times we were supposed to get together, but that didn't happen because of the military prolonging the stay and whatnot. She really didn't ask me for money. It was more like we were discussing some of the things that she had to do with taking care of her relatives and some of the things that she had to pay. So I offered to help her. I did. All I wanted to do was help her. I didn't want her to struggle. I didn't want her to worry, and I still don't. I don't want her to worry about a thing. I want her to serve her time out, and I'll take care of her. She would thank me with all her heart. Thank you for everything you do for me. I really love you. Thank you for what you do for me. Thank you. Every day she would always thank me. She would thank me and tell me how proud she is and tell me how she knows that I love her and she loves me. It was those type of things that make me gravitate to her because those are the things I hadn't heard or hadn't felt. She says, we're one. Then I would send 50 to $200 a day. 50 today, 200 tomorrow, 70 today, next day. 50, never a certain amount. Whatever I could send to her to help her. I work, and so I have my account set up to my job, and so they deposit the money, so I can just send it right over to her, what I want to send.
Mike works in transportation. He's extremely reliable. He takes pride in making the people in his community feel comfortable and taken care of when they request a ride from him.
I take pride in my job. I did 26,000 rides for Uber. So, man, my experiences, man, I have so many. I had a woman in my car yesterday. She was so delightful. I get joy out of this most of the time. I provide a nice ride. I provide a ride where, you can be yourself. I mean, and if we want to talk, we can talk. Most of the time I talk a lot. I like to talk. So it's whatever the mood is. I don't know what people go through throughout the day. So I don't judge a person by what I feel. Because most of the time you don't know. I'd say 98, 99% of the time, you don't know. I'm a good guy. I'm a nice guy. I'm a giving guy. And I truly care. If somebody's in my car and they're going through stuff, I'm there for them in terms of having a conversation. To just be open to what people have to say and be kind of understanding.
Since Mary has claimed she was deployed to Afghanistan, Mike has essentially been funding her life. He sends her money daily.
I would send her, it wouldn't be in a bulk sum. It would be like a little bit every day or every other day, $200. I can make $200 a day, sometimes 300. So I send her a portion of that every day. She doesn't have to ask me. I just do it. And when I haven't been able to do it, we talked about it, but it's me initiating it. So if I make 150, I'll send her 75. Every day it adds up. We've been together over 2 years. $1,500 to $2,000 a month. So it might be more than that. I'm just using 30,000 as a ballpark. Might be 60. Let's say 40. It's almost like I pay her rent because she says she's going to get her money after she gets out, and we can share that. And I tell her, I won't need to really share that with you. You can just have that as your play money because what I'm getting, I'll be able to take care of you the rest of your life. So I'm coming into a lot of money. Very, very large sum of money. Mary knows this. This is going to happen, I say, within days. And I want to share that with Mary.
Mike is receiving a large amount of money from a settlement soon. He even plans on sharing a portion of it with Mary. This would help her get home and get rid of all the debt he has from sending her money every day.
It's coming back to kind of bite me a little bit because I have taxes, and we sent through Cash App and Bitcoin. And so now you have to be accountable for that. Thank God I'm getting what I'm getting because I can pay all my everything off. I'll be able to pay everything off. The blessing that I'm getting. I knew eventually it would come through. So I knew if she was with me, I would be able to take care of her and still be able to take care of her. She even sent me some documents to say I'm her fiance. So I gave up my information. It was a document that was told to me that we had to submit to show that I was her fiance. I have told my family about Mary. Yes, I told them that I'm in love with this person. I want to be with this person. Period. And that they wouldn't tell me anything. They just would make comments about how'd you meet her? Okay, watch out for the internet. That kind of stuff. In December, we're supposed to meet. There's no other setback. Can't be. The military doesn't do that. They don't hold you somewhere for 3 years and don't let you go home. I don't want to believe that she's scamming me. No, I don't believe that. I believe that she is who she is. It would break my heart. It would break my heart. I believe her. I believe her. Totally believe everything she tells me. Everything.
Well, Seekers, the next day, our team got together to come up with a game plan. Mike was deeply involved with Mary. He was missing all of the obvious red flags. David and I sat down with Mike for the first time to gather more details.
We're really interested to hear more about your story, and we really want to help you out. We want to try to help you out.
Okay, thank you.
I have to hear about this girl.
Man. Well, I'm in love with her. We've been doing this a long time, a couple of years over, and we've made all these plans. Our conversations are like a relationship, man. It's everything. We talk about everything.
And how often do you guys talk?
Every day.
We watched your video back where you were breaking down your story, and you just seem so sure about her being real.
I guess I need confirmation. I mean, we have a few more months before this should come to fruition, but I thought it was going to come to fruition before, and it didn't 3 times. I'm doing this to find out for me, and if I could just somehow be able to keep this to me, which I don't know, to bear not seeing her this time would really hurt me. If she's not who she says she is, how can we have a relationship?
Yeah, 100%.
Because if she's not who she says she is and she happens to be somebody else that's over somewhere, but that can't really get here to me, there isn't nothing.
We're going to get you some clarity. We're going to look into this for you. But one thing, you can't send her any money.
Why not?
It doesn't make sense.
That's what I've been doing. So it's not like I'm sending a lot.
But $50 a day is still $1,500 a month. And if you've been talking for 2 years, I mean, that's like close to $30,000.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm not here to judge you. I'm just saying, Mike, give us a week.
I mean, I've been doing it. So it wouldn't affect, I'm just saying it wouldn't affect me like that.
Look, you're a grown man. You make your own decisions. I'm just giving you the advice that we give all of our clients.
I know you guys are. So if I did send this money every day or every other day or whatever, what would that do?
Mike, it doesn't look good. Like, you haven't met her in person. You haven't talked to her on the
I
phone.
know all that.
You haven't.
I know all that.
It's just not good to keep sending her money until we can give you clarity.
But what I'm saying is, would that, if I sent her this little money, would that affect anything?
It's not going to affect me. It's not going to affect Drew. But, you know, like, you came to us for a reason. You came to us because something in the back of your mind is telling you, your spidey sense is kicking off right now. And it's like, hey, Mike, something's going on here. Based on what you're telling us, the advice, and we deal with literally hundreds of thousands of people a year come to us. Yeah. And so I'm just trying to help you out. In the end of the day, Mike, if you want to still send her money. But I personally don't think you should do it. My colleague here, Drew, agrees with me. But in the end of the day, it's really up to you.
I've sent her way too much to let $250 or $200 affect anything.
All right. So next steps. So we'll get the information from you, and then we'll follow up with you in 1 week with all the answers. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
After a few days, Virginia and Bree sat down to find out who the real woman was in these photos. If we could figure out that, we could bring an end to this mess.
So, Mike needs our help verifying his online girlfriend's identity.
Okay.
He's been talking to her for a few years now, and he sends her money every day.
Did he send any photos or information?
Yeah, I actually have a picture of her that maybe we can run a reverse image search on.
Okay.
Check this out. Wow, look at all these profiles of her. This is a lot.
Wow.
It's gonna be pretty difficult to sift through all these different profiles. Yeah.
Look what I found. An article that says cyber criminals target military online to set up imposter romance scams.
And it has her Instagram handle right here.
Yep. Let's look her up.
Yeah. It looks like that page might have been deactivated.
Yeah, but look, there's so many fake profiles of her.
I know, but none of her official page, huh? I found a picture of her and what looks like to be maybe her boyfriend or husband or something. I'm thinking maybe we just run a reverse image search on him.
Okay.
Go through his friends list and see if we can find her.
Okay.
I found his Facebook profile. It looks like he tagged her in a picture. And I was able to find her Instagram profile using that same name. Look at this.
No wonder we couldn't find her.
Different last name. They're married now.
Gotcha, that's why we couldn't find her originally.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we know that Mike's girlfriend is a complete fake. Now I'm wondering where his money's going to.
So I have his number up here where he's been sending money. And I can run a search and see where the funds led to.
And how does this Bitcoin tracking work?
So depending on how much he sent, I'll follow the funds. Most likely it'll end in an exchange where these scammers are exchanging out the funds and cashing out the money. So check it out. It looks like his funds moved twice and then they went to this exchange.
I recognize that exchange.
Yeah.
Sadly, Mike has not only been talking to a fake profile using someone else's images, but he's been sending money to a popular exchange that we often see in romance scams.
I think the light at the end of the tunnel is that he gets clarity and now he can move on from his scammer.
If you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We appreciate you so much. It was now time to sit down with Mike and go over everything that we had found.
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
It's okay. I was just had this on my mind all day.
I bet. I have no doubt.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Did you send her money?
Yeah.
Since we last spoke?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, well, we talked about it, but we have a lot of information for you today.
We do.
Okay.
Starting with the fact that she's in Afghanistan. So we pulled troops out of Afghanistan in 2021.
right?
Did you guys ever speak about that?
Yep.
And what does she say?
She said there's a few troops left there.
And that's why she was deployed there?
Yeah. Yeah. That's her calling me now. Let me get rid of her.
If Mike, put the phone down and then let us give you this information. This is, I promise you, this is way more important than you know, letting her know where you are.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, to kind of go back, Mike, like I said, there's just no way she could be deployed in Afghanistan because we pulled troops out in 2021. What are you thinking with that information?
I knew that. It brought I'm just telling her, okay. She'll understand. Okay. It brought doubts. It brought doubts to me.
Isn't that the reason why you sent all, you know, every time you sent her money, it's because of that, right?
No. I send her money because of what we have. I don't send it to her because of that. I send it to her because that's what I want to do. That's why I send her money.
We took a look at your chats, and one thing that really stood out, Mike, is like every time you guys chatted, you would like literally pour your heart out to her, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But her responses were very vague. It was just like, okay, baby, thanks, honey. You know, just very, very vague responses. She never responded back. And it was just really about money.
Okay.
Was that a red flag to you? I mean, as you guys were chatting, I mean, was that frustrating to just be giving somebody your heart and then not hearing anything back from them?
Because I had begun, we've talked so much, I began to just trust that.
But Mike, she's sending you 3 letters every single time.
I know all that.
So let's get into the rest. So you sent money through Cash App every single time?
I send her the Cash App and she uses the Bitcoin.
So the wallet you gave us actually had money deposited 2 days ago.
I sent her money.
Okay. And that was cryptocurrency. And so there were 153 transactions that went in there, and all those transactions ended up in a Binance wallet, and they also ended up in a Wazirix wallet.
I know the amounts that I've sent her.
So Wazirix is an Indian cryptocurrency exchange.
Okay.
So if you're not in India, there really is no reason for you to use an Indian cryptocurrency exchange.
So what you're saying is that she is in India?
Either she's in India or the person she's sending money to wash the money is in India.
Okay.
Our team, we ran a reverse image search, and we were able to locate the real person in these images.
Okay.
And her name's not Mary.
Okay.
Her name is Sherry, and she's happily married, and she's also lives in Missouri. She's not in Afghanistan. She's not deployed on a peacekeeping mission.
Is she the person on the picture?
She's the person in the pictures.
She's married?
She's married. But she hasn't been talking to you, Mike.
Okay. Okay.
We're going to bring the real woman in these images onto the call with us, okay?
Okay.
You're going to be able to speak to her face to face.
Okay.
Mike was so deep in love with Mary, we knew we had to get the real woman in front of him to get him to fully come to terms. He was about to come face to face with the woman he thought he was in a relationship with for nearly 3 years.
Hi, how are you?
I'm not doing too good.
No,
I'm not doing,
I,
no. I'm not doing too good at all.
So Sherry, we just revealed to Mike that he's not talking to you. And so we wanted to bring you on so that you could talk to him and explain your situation, because this is not the first time this has happened to you.
I'm just looking at Sherry and oh wow, Sherry.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, honestly, because unfortunately, you're not the first person that I've found out about this. But it's sad. Honestly, it's sad to see innocent, good people getting scammed. There's just bad people out there, and I hate to see that, affecting people like yourself. And so it's heartbreaking to see this side of it.
With Sherry, I'm glad I'm getting a chance to see you. I understand. It's so bad. It's so bad. And it's over, you guys. It's over. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on.
Yeah, I think that's probably best, just for yourself and for,
Yeah.
We ran some searches on your profiles. You have thousands of them all over the internet. How is it dealing with this on a day-to-day basis?
It kind of goes back and forth. I get a lot of messages from people, usually either on one side of the spectrum that are, hey, I'm sorry you're dealing with this. Just so you know, these profiles are out there. And of course, I'm aware of those. And then the other side is where I've gotten messages saying, hey, like, I've sent this person this much money and they feel like I owe them something, and that's the hard ones. I just kind of, at this point, I've been dealing with it since about 2017, as I want to say, when my Instagram stuff started picking up. Since then, I just have kind of shut down from it. I tried my best to create awareness on my page, putting out stories like PSAs, basically just saying, hey, like, this is false, be aware of this, X, Y, and Z. But at this point, it's sort of, I've pulled away from social media. I don't really use it as much. I'm not active on there anymore. It feels like if I post photos, then I'm basically just giving ammo to these scammers.
Mike, I know this is like extremely emotional for you. Speaking to someone for, all these years and then seeing this person, it has to feel surreal.
I'm a pretty strong person. Mm-hmm. I've been duped. Let's put it that way. Yeah. It's only money to me. I've been duped, and I hope that the karma that's about to come to these people, because it will come. I'm a very spiritual person, and what's happened to me, I gave from the bottom of my heart every day, thinking that this was something that we're going to build on.
I really hope that, things get better for you. I'm so sorry that you had to go through this.
It's okay.
I'm glad that, I was able to be here and give you some closure, hopefully, and help you move on. There's good people out there, and, don't stop trying, and it's going to get better. And I really do the best.
You take care of yourself. You're always look, you take care of yourself. Okay?
I will.
All right. I'm glad I got a chance to truly meet you. I'm glad.
Yes, I am too. I wish you the best, and thank you all for what you guys do.
Very kind. Thank you so much, Sherry.
Of course. All right. Thank you.
See you.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. Wow, you guys. Okay. I can deal with it.
So we have one more thing that we want to reveal. So we did an IP tracker. And so with the IP tracker, we took a link. We have a website called fugiftcards.com, and we sent that link. Well, when the person clicks on the link and they come to our website, we can actually track their location. The person that clicked on the link is from Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay. They're Nigerian.
They're most likely Nigerian.
Okay. You don't know what you guys just did for me.
It means a lot.
You guys don't know what you just did for me. You guys just completed my world. You did something for me. I really thank you guys, because I know now. I've been hacked, and it's okay. I can move on.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. Remember, all of our new videos go out every Wednesday, so please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, Seekers, we'll see you guys next time.